A kitchen window there. Few artists in the realm of pop music have been able to constantly experiment, expand, and innovate while remaining commercially successful. Over the past 10 years, David Bowie has consistently led the pack when it came to the latest trends in the music industry. From space-age stage shows to synthesizers to rock video, Bowie has been there first. Well, our New York correspondent, Allison Steele, recently caught up with this rock original.
First, after all, your music fans do come first. How does it compare in any way to anything you've ever done?
I think the nearest thing that I could compare it to are the early rhythm and blues things that I did, and it has a passing acquaintance with the album Young Americans, but only in as much that it has R&B very much as its roots. It's far less synthesized oriented than a lot of the things I've been doing over the last 6 years.
You're probably the one artist who has managed to consistently change styles and managed to keep all your fans. Was that something that you consciously did, or was that just your natural progression in music?
I have a very short attention span. When I feel that I've created a piece of work that answers some musical questions, I'm not that ready to churn out the same kind of thing because it proves a point. It's more intriguing to juxtapose different kinds of music together and see what the end result is. I think that's the fascination of putting the wrong elements together has always fascinated me.
I think that's probably been the thing that your fans have been so fascinated with, is that they always knew they could get something new and different and innovative from you. I'd like to talk about your movies. There's Hunger now. Yep. Tell me about your role in that.
I played a part of the lover of a character called Miriam, played by Catherine Deneuve. We've been together now for 300 years, and she is a vampiress, and her blood is the real stuff, and mine is human blood that's been corrupted by her, so my time clock goes wrong, and I get Dick Smithed in about 15 minutes. But I can't die. So
but you make a deep impression before you do.
I make a very deep impression.
What is left to titillate the imagination and the creativity of David Bowie?
I did notice I needed a new pair of shoes. These seem to be going, so I'll probably get...
A worthwhile project.
Shoes.
Would you like to do more theater?
Probably. I think the nicest things that I've seen recently have been off-Broadway. I wouldn't jump into anything on Broadway for the sake of doing Broadway, I don't think.
Can you give me any kind of a description of David Bowie in 1990?
Absolutely none whatsoever, no.
A blank picture, and you don't even want to think about it?
I think it's a foolhardy device to try and envisage one's own position in that distant space. I think one can only adopt an attitude of how you would like things to be for over the next immediate few years, which is being able to contribute something worthwhile to music or art in a positive and humanist position.
Well, the Carlisle is a class hotel, and David Bowie is a class act. It's where he belongs. He's a class act in rock circles or in any other circles for that matter. He's the kind of a performer that we don't see all the time. He's innovative, he's inventive, he's always moving ahead, and he's aware of his audience and wants to please them. That's us. I hope you've enjoyed meeting him as much as I have. Reporting for CNN in New York, I'm Allison Steele.